Is anybody else's nipples hurt or is it just me? Let's talk about it. Hello, peers and queers. Welcome to another edition of Monday through Friday with me, JC Nova. A lot has been going on over the past week, and first of all, let's get the bad news out of the way. When I went to plug in my jump drive, my USB, that I keep all the files and folders for this program on, it was corrupted, so I had to format it again, which means lost all my files again. All my files got wiped yet again. That is super fun. I am so glad that happened. Yay me. That's not going to get me down because I have so much good news to tell you. A little bit of a bittersweet note to begin with. This is going to be the last time that you see this backdrop, my room here, because I am moving in with my girlfriend. That is right. As of this video, this is the second round of me coming to my parents' house to collect some of my things and bring them over to the new place. So it's a little bit sparse on that side of the camera, but on this side of the camera, business as usual. The background is going to be different. A lot of things are changing as both her and I readjust to cohabitating. It's going to be a little bit of an adjustment period for us and therefore the channel in figuring out where to shoot inside of the home and what we want the backdrop to look like. I had mentioned in a few previous videos that due to illness, due to my discovering I had diabetes, I had to move back in with my parents and ended up in my childhood room. Now, that was about 4 years ago, and the plan was 2, maybe 3 years tops living at my parents' house. And obviously with things like COVID and stuff going on, it went on a little bit longer than anticipated. Also, not gonna lie, since my beginning to transition in like December, November of 2020, things have gotten a little tense here at home. I'm sorting things out with my mother, which to all of you out there, happy Mother's Day. That is coming up this Sunday, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We all love and appreciate you, and the world revolves around you. When I began to transition, we had kind of an impromptu family meeting, which we've never had that I can recall before. My mom questioned it and said, well, your dad lives here too, he should know about it. And it kind of caught me off guard because I was in the middle of other things and stuff, getting things ready for the week ahead. We had that meeting, and everything from his side was religion, 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 Trump, Trump, Trump. And that was pretty much the last time that we talked 3 months ago. Things have been a little bit tense here since, to say the least. My dad and I have been existing in the same house, but we don't talk to each other at all. We have not said more than 2 words to each other in the past 3 months. And it's clear that we no longer see eye to eye on pretty much anything. My mom is trying. My brother is pretty much on the same side of my dad. This is personal stuff, but hey, this is real life stuff. My brother is none too pleased with my accepting that I'm transgender, and more specifically that I'm a transgender woman. So again, I have not talked to my brother, or therefore my sister-in-law, or my niece and nephew in the past 3 months, which, not gonna lie, hurts really bad, because my brother and I used to be super close, and my sister-in-law is amazing, and I miss seeing my niece and my nephew. But that's part of what happens when you transition. Not everyone's going to be supportive. Some people are just going to cut communications, cut ties with you. Roundabout story. Things here at my parents' house are not the greatest, and I have not been fully living here in this house. And by fully living, I mean living to my utmost or thriving. My mom had even mentioned that. I brought it up to my girlfriend Karen, and she was more than willing to say, honey, why don't you just come in, live here with us, live here with me? So that's what I'm doing. This will be the last time that you see these purple walls in this backdrop because I am moving in with my girlfriend. The videos are going to change a little bit, at least background wise. Everything else, schedule and all that, should stay the same. So that's the first major thing that has been happening. The next thing is I've been on HRT now, the spirolactrin and the estradiol. I've been on that for roughly a month now, because I started, I want to say early April, and we're now in early May, almost exactly a month apart, and things are starting to happen. To put it bluntly, one of the things that Karen noticed, she was talking to me, and then she looked at a picture I had given her of me. She's looking at the picture on the wall, then she's looking at me, and then she starts touching my face, and she's like, "Babe, your face is flushing out. Your face is like rounding. You're showing and stuff." And all safe to say, yeah, she was right. I am starting to get a little bit more filled out in the cheeks and stuff. Like I said, first month on testosterone blocker and estrogen, and already I'm starting to see it a little bit in the face, which is fantastic. Another thing is like I feel lighter, if that makes any sense. Not like I lost weight, but like body wise, I feel a little bit more dainty. Like I could feel it in my arms, I could feel it in my legs, I could feel it in my back. I feel a little bit more like streamlined and trimmed. Not necessarily weight loss and stuff like that, but just like more like my body's a little bit more flowy. Where before, when I was in boy mode, everything was more mechanical and rigid. And then another thing, which I'm like, another thing is my buds might be coming in. My buds might be coming in. Because earlier this week, my left nipple and areola started to tingle and hurt a little bit. And then Tuesday, I woke up and it was both of them. And at first I thought, okay, maybe I don't know, maybe played too hard with it or something like that. But Tuesday, yeah, both of them started hurting a little bit. Just having like hypersensitivity to them. And like anytime I brush up against somebody or like give them a hug or I'm putting something away and I have to like rest down my chest for a second, they are starting to hurt. It's not the full area and I'm not seeing the growth yet, but first sign of breast development in transgender girls is your nipples begin to ache a little bit, be tender and sore. Then after that, you get a kind of a muscly mass. Maybe not so much muscle, but you get like a harder mass directly behind the nipple, behind the areola. And from there, it grows, and then the breast expands outward from the center. It's just like cis women in their early teen years when they're going through puberty and their breasts begin to grow. For transgender girls and stuff, it's a little bit like harder and tougher tissue at first. Not so much soft all the way, but hey, we go through puberty too. It's second puberty. So that's beginning to happen. I'm getting the first signs of breast development. And this is a month in. So I am super excited. Super excited. Because I know it's not going to be kapow, kapow right away. You know what I mean? But like, I'm getting somewhere. I am getting somewhere. And for that, I am super thankful. So, kind of to recap, this is going to be the last time that I film in this room. And the background is going to look a little bit different on the next video. Also, lost all my files yet again. And yeah, I'm moving in with my girlfriend, and I'm starting to see the effects of HRT 1 month in. Face is beginning to fill out a little bit, starting to feel it in my body, the way that I move, and definitely feeling it now in the chest region. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, including mine. Thank all of you for being here with me, watching this video, and listening to me babble on. I hope that you have a wonderful week. It's beautiful out there. Get outdoors if you can. If you don't have allergies, be safe. And I will talk to you again next week. Bye.